Okay. Just yesterday, I given the overview overall. What is the use of software? Generally, the important thing we have to learn the business processes. If you are good in business process, different industry, different types of business they are doing. So everywhere, every activity. So some cost is going to involve, some revenue is going to involve, some assets, liabilities. Okay, so if you go by business process, then it's easy to understand accounting process. Okay, once you clear with accounting process, then how we can do this accounting automation through any software. So it can be SAP, it can be Oracle, it can be so many other softwares in the market. So some of the people already working Tally, or if people have some idea about Tally, Oracle, and comparatively other ERP modules in the market. So SAP, we can say top ERP module. Okay, so second, we can say Oracle is there, Microsoft Dynamics is there. Recently, I'm seeing so many domestic projects, Joho Books for accounting, Tally also an accounting software. So a lot of softwares is available. So comparatively those all, what we are trying to understand, SAP is the more advanced, more uh, capability in terms of automation, in terms of controls, in terms of integration between different modules, other than FICO, we have material management, sales and distribution. Okay. Also, we can able to integrate with the third-party systems. Nowadays, every operations, most of the big MNC companies, they are going to do the operations in the front end, so many cloud applications. Back end, they are going to use one central system, SAP. Okay, for that to understand general understanding purpose, I given the one generic example yesterday. So everyone knows banking process, right? So banking process also, most of the people aware the front end small application like Phone Pay, Google Pay, Paytm, other apps. Okay, so these apps also, if you want to use, first you must open the one bank account. So then we can do the directly bank system, some transaction by using net banking. We can able to get the different types of statements, so balance checking, last 1 month transaction, 3 months, 6 months. But if you want to get the last 1 month or 6 months list of transaction, debit credits, so this whatever application you are using front end, this is not going to help. So this application will help whatever transaction you are doing that particular application. Phone Pay you did today 5 transactions. I can able to see history only this 5 transactions. So maybe you use some of the transaction Google Pay, some of the transaction for Paytm. So if I want to see all 10 transactions, okay, I cannot get the consolidation history this application. So this application, whatever transaction you did, we can able to see. Here, whatever transaction you did. But overall transaction, if I want to see, again, you have to go to central system, that is bank. So if you go to banking system, if you go net banking, then we can able to see the what are the list of transaction you want to see today, or last 1 month, last 3 to 6 months, you want to get the bank statement. So that is the importance of this banking system. So front end, lot of applications is coming, keep on. And also we are seeing the some of the challenges with this application, but this application look like very simple for operation, right? So it is even this application also, it is backend, it is integrated with your banking system, right? For easy access, quick access, we can use Phone Pay, just scan, transfer some to 20,000, 20 rupees for coffee, tiffin, right? These kind of things, it will help. But also what we understand yesterday, if I want to do the any transaction more than 1 lakh, some people are going to do the some bulk transactions, right? Nowadays, even agriculture people also go to do the more than 1 lakh transactions, some agriculture purpose, something they are going to buy, something they are going to sell. So if they want to transfer some 10 lakhs funds, then if I go with this application, per day 1 lakh, then like that, if I want to do 10 lakhs transfer, I have to wait for 10 days. Every day 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1 lakh. So you can think about business case. So every day crores of payments they are going to do. Is it possible Phone Pay, Google Pay, this kind of applications? No. Okay. And also control wise also. These all are transaction. Okay, quickly we can do. But if I want to do some 10 transaction or 20 transaction, I have to do individually, one to one. I cannot run the bulk transactions also. But whereas if you go to banking system, we can able to do any bulk transactions. So banking system also, they have big automation, control system. Okay, they can able to do the hundreds of transactions. Example, month ending salaries. I want to process 1,000 employees salary. So you no need to go banking system one by one do the transaction. At a time, I want to process the 1,000 employees salary. So for that, what I told, from business end, we'll generate one payment file. Okay. Then that payment to file, somewhere we discussed right yesterday. Hmm? Yes, here. So I want to process 1,000 employees salary. So I will generate as a one payment file. That file I'm going to send to bank portal. And bank portal, bank system, they have the automation. So their system is going to read your file. In that file, what are the details we are going to capture? Our company bank account, employee bank details, employee payment details. Means employee 1, 20,000 salary, employee 2, 30,000 salary. So different employee, different salary, we have to transfer, right? So we'll give the file to banker. Banker is going to process automate. So that only month ending when you're coming to any big organization, 5,000 employees, 10,000 employees also, single shot, they will get the salaries. No one is doing manually, right? So same way, what I told. So if I want to, salary is monthly ones. But when you're coming to some third-party payments, some vendors every day you're going to purchase some services, goods, assets. Okay, some of the services every day we are going to make a payment. Instant basis, transportation service, we are going to take immediately. We are going to pay hotel services. We are going to pay immediately. So this kind of transactions, daily basis also we are going to do. And daily some 50, 100 or 500 transactions I want to do payments. And again, it is very difficult manual. Even our end also go to net banking, do one by one transaction, very difficult, right? So this also we can generate as one payment file and we'll send to the bank. And we are going to capture in this payment file vendor bank details, our bank details, and the payment details. So the file will send to banker. Banker is going to process the payment. So like this, high level, I given the difference between whatever we are using some small application front end and the big application, big server or big banking system is there. So there we can able to do the lot of transaction bulk with the more controlled. Okay. And bulk amounts also we can do. Any amount also we can do. So similarly, SAP is the one big ERP application. So this is designed for globally for n number of industries. We can able to use so many automation purpose, so many control purpose. Okay. So part of that. So we are trying to understand. So in SAP, what are the submodules is there? So quickly we'll go in SAP. What are the submodules is there? Any idea, anyone? SAP is the one of the ERP tool. ERP means enterprises resource planning. So if you go to any organization, enterprise means any organization. So there are so many departments. Each department every day they are going to perform lot of day-to-day business operations. Okay. So procurement team, they are going to start the procurement activity. Then something they are going to purchase for the organization, goods or services. Then finally, finance team need to book the accounting. Then finally, finance team need to make a payment. So different module. Okay. So process somewhere it is going to start and it is going to end with the finance. So this end-to-end process, we need track. We need automation as well as we need track. Okay. So different module, how finally it is going to integrate with the finance. So generally our core module is FICO. What is full form of FICO? So SAP, there are so many sub-modules. Okay, this is one of the ERP system. So like that, there are so many ERP systems is available in the market, like you people aware, Oracle, okay, Tally, Zoho Books. Yeah, also Microsoft Dynamics. So comparatively other ERP tools, SAP is the toppest ERP. Okay. So Oracle also almost similar to SAP, but still comparatively SAP, we can say some 50% of the operations better to compare to Oracle, and compared to Tally, Zoho, so it is more better. Okay. So in SAP, we have submodules like FICO. Then what are the other modules? You have any idea? Material management, SD, sales and distribution, HR, human resource. What else? So a lot of modules is there. So HR, PP is there, production planning, PM is there, plant maintenance, QM is there, quality management. Okay. And also WM is there, warehouse management. A lot of ERP, submodules is there. So these are the also by high level, we can bifurcate our SAP submodules, functional module. Functional module means so business functions, different department people every day, they are going to perform the different business activities. Those activities, how to track through system. So those module we can call it as a functional modules. As well as not only SAP, you can see any other application also. We can bifurcate like functional modules, technical modules. So any idea about technical modules? In SAP, we have one technical module, ABAP. So it is programming module. So market, there are so many programming languages is there, Java, Python, .NET, okay, C++. So similarly, SAP also, in addition to SAP standard, any additional development if you want to do. Means SAP standard solutions is not sufficient for my business process or any particular country legal requirement. Mostly SAP will give the standard solution. Still, if a SAP standard solution is not sufficient, then we can go for our own customized program. So for that, SAP, we are using our own programming language, ABAP. We are not depending on any Java, .NET, Python. Also, we have one module basis. This is security module. So generally, what is the use of security module? This is for any additional coding and basis for security. So why we require security module?
Protect the data, sir.
Okay, protect the data. So technically also, like any software products, we are going to see daily your mobile also. We are using so many applications. Every day people are getting so many notifications. This application, this updates came. Also, if people are aware nowadays, everyone is in digital world, mobile, social media, so many we are using technical, right? Softwares. So everywhere we are going to see this product, some new version they release. This is the new features. So any technical updates, version updates. Okay. Market also, we are going to see so many technologies, right? They are going to release the so many updated versions. Okay. So one is version updation. And someone told what is that? Another one, basics. Okay, some data protection, okay, or data security. Like even our laptop also, we are going to, if it is new laptop, antivirus, on protection. Okay, and also whenever we are going to integrate to our SAP system to any third-party systems. Nowadays, most of the process, third-party system, we are going to start the activities. Because of that is so many cloud applications, simple application is coming like Phone Pay, Google Pay. But back end, it is integrated with all this application to banking system. Similarly, so many front-end operation nowadays. So we are going to use some simple softwares, applications for easy operational purpose, quick operational purpose. Right? Something if you want to buy nowadays, what we are doing? Olden days, we'll go to shop, we are going to buy, and we are going to billing counter, we are going to do the billing. Nowadays, we are going to sit in home, okay? We are going to use some apps, e-commerce portal, so many apps is there. Just we'll go to that app, we are going to place the order. Amazon, Myntra, Agio, Flipkart, right? So many e-commerce portals is there. And some companies, they have their own portals also. Even if you want to book railway ticket, bus ticket, how we are doing nowadays? We are going to use the Red Bus, Abhi Bus, right? So backend, so many travels, they are integrated with this application. So I can sit here, my mobile also, I can operate it. So this is the easy convenient purpose, mobile itself we can handle. So like that, everywhere business, wherever the simple process, okay, simple application is there. Front end, I want to use that application. Backend, I want to go to central system is SAP. Okay. Suppose you are getting one bill, travel expense, 100 rupees, 200 rupees. Employee directly, they can go to portal, they can submit their bills. Backend, it is integrated with SAP. And also yesterday we understand, right? In SAP, I want to post automatic accounting entry. What is automatic accounting entry? We are looking. Okay. Travel expense account debit, cash or bank credit. Okay. Food expense account debit, cash or bank account credit, or else employee payable. So every time it is impossible cash or bank payment. So we can book as a employee payable. Then later we are going to make a employee payments. So employee payments also will follow the one cycle instead of every bill. Okay, instant basis cash payment or bank payment. So we'll book whatever bills is going to submit by employee weekly once or every 15 days once or month ending. We are going to reimburse the employee bills. Okay. Consolidation bills, 5 bills submitted by employee or 10 bills submitted by employee. All bills will make a single shot payment. Okay. This is the way we are going to do the automatic accounting. Okay. So then if I want to integrate with any third-party application, front end, I want to use the third-party application, back end, I want to integrate with SAP. Then, so here, system integration. Any third-party system integrate with to SAP or any SAP data we are going to send to third-party. Suppose I have generated payment file my SAP system. Then this file also I want to send to bank portal, automatic, not manual. There are two options. Manually, I can download the payment file. I can log into net banking. I can upload the payment file. That is one option. Again, some people what they're thinking. So if it is manual activity, so chances is there duplicate file upload. I downloaded file. I upload now. Again, maybe chances is that next time one more time I'm going to upload the file. Again, it is duplicate. Or else someone do the manipulation in the file. So I don't want to do anything. Through system, I want to generate the payment file. The same file I want to send to bank portal automatic. No manual intervention. Then I can avoid manual duplication. Also, I can avoid any what you can say manipulation of file. Okay, and also that file also we are going to convert as a some encrypted file. Means we cannot able to see the data. If we can able to see the data, again chances is there hacking, right? So that kind of conversion we can do, then that file will send to bank portal directly. So In this case, any version updation, system integration, so third party to our system data or our system data to third party system data. So these people are going to help our system integration. Also, so process-wise authorization controls. I'm working in invoice process. So other team is working in the payment process. So invoicing team should not have the access to do the payments. Payment team should not have the access to invoice process. So each process we have to provide the authorization control. Okay. Otherwise, I can do the invoice also, I can do the payment. Okay. So cross functions we should not do. So my role is invoice processing. So other team job role is payment processing. Other job role is BRS. So like that different two teams, they are working on the different two roles. So one area or one role other people should not access, especially some confidential data. Suppose HR database is there. So HR data is more confidential, right? Employee wise salaries. So everyone should not access the employee database. If I want to put restriction, if I have the access, I can able to see my MD salary also, my CFO salary also. Everyone's salary I can able to see. Because of I have the access system, SAP login. Okay. So like that authorization controls, specific team or we are going to provide the specific authorization roles. Okay. So like that, these people are going to set up the security things, version update, any system integrations, authorization controls. Okay. And these teams is going to work on in addition to SAP standard solution, any customized solution. Suppose if you see any organization who are working, if people aware it, you can see the every company, they're going to provide the employee pay slips. So if you see the every company, they are going to follow their own format pay slips, right? It is not unique across the all companies. So every company, they are going to follow their own format. To some companies, they are going to provide the basic more detailed information. Okay. So they're going to provide TDS data, PF data, what is outstanding, what is right now, everything they are going to provide. Some companies very basic basis they are going to provide. Okay. Some companies also they are going to provide the LT information. Okay. Areas, detailed information. Okay. So payslips also not unique format for every company. So then whatever format I want, what are the information I want to capture in that payslip. So we have to develop the one PDF file with the ABAP. So HR people, they should not generate manually PDF files. So we can generate this PDF file payslip also through system automate. So wherever we require additional, we are going to generate the one file format. Okay. And also one example I told yesterday. So third party system employee is going to submit the bills and third party system itself, their respective department manager is going to approve the bills. Then if you go to big organization every day, 100 bills, 500 bills, they are going to submit and end of the day, maybe they can, their manager can approve or else he is busy with other activities. Maybe he's going to approve all the bills weekend. Then some 500,000 bills, huge data is coming. So again, all these 500 bills, if I want to do in SAP system manual accounting, like travel expense account debit, some 2000 bill under credit. Just I'm putting cash or bank, but every time it is very difficult to make a cash or bank payment. Okay. So like this 500 bills. So if I want to do the manual accounting, some of the bills travel, some of the bills food, some of the bills accommodation, some of the bills some stationery, printing, right? different bills employee they can submit. Also, some people are going to submit some internet bills, right? So these are the bills. If I want to book manually some 500 bills, so it is going to take huge time. Okay, and also data, it will come sometimes bulk data, right? Because of after manager approval only, I want to do the accounting. So manager can approve everyday basis, or else he is going to approve all the bills whenever you have the free time, month ending or weekend, month ending they are going to approve. Then suppose if they are going to approve month ending huge bills, thousand bills coming to accounting, when I can book all these entries. If one person want to book these entries, it will take 2-3 days time. Suppose all huge data is coming month ending. Okay, it is very difficult. Example, my current project also, month ending, we are getting some 2,000-3,000 bills. All these bills related to electricity, small rent bills. So my current project, Ether electric bikes. So you people are aware, right? Ola electric bikes, Ether electric bikes. So you can see everywhere nowadays, some petrol pumps, shopping malls, some big apartments, right? So everywhere we can observe they have electric setup. Whoever using electric bikes, we can go there, we can put charging. So you have, when you are going to buy bike, maybe you are going to buy the one charger setup, but that is there in house. Whenever you go outside, so some emergency basis, we are going to put the charging. Otherwise, it is very difficult, right? Always I have to come back to home, put the charging. So that every company, they are going to provide these charging setups. Some highways also, they are planning big electric setups for cars, all those things. Then, so some petrol pumps I'm going to set up my company electric setup. Then the customer will come and charge it. Okay, they are going to pay some money. So I'm going to use that some space, right? In petrol pump or shopping mall or big apartment. So I'm going to use some space. I'm going to set up my charger infra. So for using that space, I have to pay rent to them. You have to pay the rent, right? Monthly basis. So every month like that, so many places I'm going to set up the charger infra. So month ending, I'm getting the all rent bills. Okay. Like that, some 500 to 1,000 rent bills we are getting. Also, we are using their space, some power, right? So we are going to use the power. So for that also, I have to pay some electricity bill. Like that, some 2,000, 3,000. Right now, we are getting the bills per month. So this are all so huge bills. Also, this data is coming month ending situation. So if I want to do the manual accounting, and also this is plain accounting, travel expense debit, credit to cash or bank. Suppose third party, I'm going to take this rent or electricity. Then whenever you go with business to business, even individual customer also, we can also see the tax portion. Some tax is applicable, GST. Okay, just I'm putting some 100 rupees. So also GST also, we can see the CGST, HGST, whatever bills you people also having when you go to restaurant or something, you are going to buy some cloth item. So you can observe that bill. We have what is the product, what is the cost for that, and each product, what is the tax applicable, 5%, 12%, 18%. So when you're doing the accounting, then you have to do along with the tax. Then some third party, ABC, third party, I'm going to take this. Suppose rent service, I'm going to use their space. For that, I'm going to pay some rent, 1,000 rupees or 5,000 rupees, whatever. So on that, taxes is applicable. Then what is the credit? Then 2,000, 2,200 is the payable. So this all accounting entries, not a plain accounting entries. So it is also included GST. So GST calculation and the GST amount also I want to post to separate debit or credit entry. And some services, TDS also applicable. Okay. Any idea, anyone? TDS, when it is applicable? Generally, TDS means everyone knows this is direct tax, income tax. Only we are going to think about it is applicable on employee salary. Okay. Generally, most of the people are aware on employee salary. So employee is getting the income on income basis. Some people are going to think as a TDS means income tax, right? So technically, we are going to call it as it is TDS, tax deducted at source. Okay. So employee is going to provide some services to some ABC company or XYZ company. Means employee is the internal service provided to any organization. So he is providing some service, whatever department is working. So company is going to pay the salary, and whoever getting the good salary, what government is telling that. So you have to pay the some TDS to government, income tax to government. So company is going to deduct the on employee salary some amount, and the company is going to pay to government. Similarly, if company is going to take any external service, employee is the internal service provider for the organization. Similarly, if company is getting any external service, okay, for external service provider also, what we are going to do? We are going to deduct the TDS. We are going to deduct the TDS and we are going to pay the remaining amount. Suppose 50 rupees is the TDS. Then how much is the payable to third party? 2050. So this is the base amount. On base amount, add GST and less TDS. Then what is the net payable to vendor? Net payable to third party. Third party means here vendor. We are going to pay net payable to third party is 2050 rupees. After deducting the TDS, we are going to pay. Similarly, salary also employee. Suppose employee salary is 50,000. And how much company is going to pay? Company is not paying 50,000. So they are going to deduct the assume that this is employee salary. Also, we can say this employee gross salary, 50,000. So in that, they are going to deduct some 2,000 TDS. Okay. Also, they can deduct some PF. Then, what is the net salary? So, end of the month, company is going to pay to employee salary, net salary 46,000 after deduction. So, some other deductions also is there. Just high level, I'm giving the overview. This is my gross salary. So, in that, some tax company is going to deduct, and so some PF also they are going to deduct, and finally, they are going to pay to employee every month 46,000. So, this is we can call it as a net payable to employee. And whatever TDS they are going to deduct, company is going to deduct, right, from employee salary. Whatever TDS they deducted, so what company is going to do? Later, the salary company is going to pay to employee, right? Every month. Okay. And whatever TDS they deducted, they have to pay this amount to government against employee PAN. Okay. Similarly, whatever PF they deducted, again, they are going to pay this amount to government against what? Employee PF account. So it is kind of on saving. So PF is the saving, right? So later we can withdraw this money. So it is one kind of savings we are going to deposit into government. So later we can withdraw money. So nowadays we have the option in between also we can withdraw. Generally, after you resign that company, later we can able to withdraw the PF. Now they given the some flexibilities. Okay, after certain period of time, certain amount we can withdraw for any emergency. Even lockdown period also, COVID time, government is given the flexibility. Emergency case, we can withdraw the PF amount. Okay, so how to submit some proper document we can. So like that, company is going to do the month-ending employee salary process. In that, is employee is the internal service provided to organization, and by providing service, employee is getting the salary. So this is the income source for them. And what government is telling that certain amount to they are going to deduct, and whatever TDS is deducted, they have to pay to government. The same way here, I'm getting the some external services from third party, rent, IT services, audit services. Okay. So this kind of services. So if I'm getting from third party also, what we have to do? We have to deduct the TDS, and whatever TDS we are going to deduct, company, again, what we need to do? This TDS amount they have to pay to. So against vendor PAN. So third party also, it is third party, it can be again individual person. It can be small company, it can be big company. So we are going to deduct the TDS and the amount we are going to pay to government against vendor PAN number, third party PAN number. So then if you want to do this all calculation, accounting manually, 100 entries per day or weekly 500 entries, month ending some 1000, 2000 bills. It is huge time taking activity. And also these calculations, if it is manual, chances is there they can do the wrong calculation wrong. Maybe instead of debit, they can give the credit. So that only nowadays everyone is looking some of software how to automate. So then what I told? So these all bills we can get through some third party portal, and in that third party itself, they are going to approve the bills. Then all these bills will get as a one file. That file we can develop with ABAP some programming, and we can read that file automatically, and we can automate this accounting in SAP system. Okay, without any manual calculation, without any mistakes. Okay, so if it is system through process, it can be 500 bills today. Then once your business is grown up, then it can be 5,000 bills. It can be 10,000 bills also, not a matter for the system. Right? This manual means it is matter, time taking. This system automation means volume is not a matter. It can be 1 bill or 100 bill, 1,000 bills, 10,000 bills also, same process for the system. Okay. So this is the way any data customization we can do the with ABAP program. Third party system, we are getting the data, and the data we are getting as a file. That file we can read through ABAP program, and we can process this automatic accounting. Okay, like that, lot of places we are going to go for our own custom development with our own programming. Is the ABAP role technical module. So other technical modules also is there, some reporting purpose we can use, maybe somewhere you people heard SAP, BI or BODS. Some reporting tools also is there, business intelligence, business, BODS means business object something is there, BODS. Okay. Then if you come back to our core module is FI and CO. So what is full form of FI, CO? FI means Financial accounting. What about CO?
Controlling, sir.
Financial accounting. And CO means controlling. What is financial accounting? What is controlling? Anyone have any idea? Okay, I will come back to this module. This is our core module. So under finance, we have again submodules. Under controlling, again, we have submodule. Each submodule functionality we'll discuss. And if you go to any organization, so what is module role? Nothing but if you go to any organization, we have purchase department, right? What is purchase department role? What purchase department people are going to do day to day? So they are going to procure or else we can say purchase. Purchase, again, it can be service. Purchase, it can be goods. Purchase, it can be fixed asset. Purchase is the general word. Okay. So purchase, it can be service purchase. Purchase, it can be goods. Purchase, it can be fixed asset. Okay. FA means fixed asset. We'll discuss detailed also. So generally, what are the service we are going to procure for any organization? Any idea? Goods means depends on your manufacturing company, what type of industry, what type of products you are going to produce. Okay, based on that, different types of materials you are going to buy, raw materials. Okay. Then, coming to service, any idea, anyone? What type of services we are going to procure for any company? Transportation or cab services. Even manufacturing industries, they are going to use the transport big vehicles. Even service industries also, we can see the cab services. Cab maybe, if company they have their own vehicle, then that is internal. So most of the cases we are going to see, they are going to take the from third party cab services, right? Rental basis cab or monthly basis, some rate they are going to fix, they are going to take the regular services, right? Instant basis also we can take, or regular basis also we can take. So we can say, what we can say, services, cab, okay, transport, someone is there outside, some noise is coming. అక్కడ బయట బయట ఉన్నారా రూమ్ కాదు రూమ్ డోర్ వేసారు హాల్లో ఉన్నట్టున్నారు ఓకే సో సమ్ క్యాబ్ సర్వీసెస్ ట్రాన్స్పోర్టేషన్ సర్వీసెస్ వాట్ ఎల్స్ నందా నందా close the door. Okay. Other than cab or transport, what are the other services we are going to take? Every company, so mandatory service is required audit. So internally, how finance leads, finance experience people, senior accountant. Okay. as well as internally also you have some CA qualified people. But always your accounts need to certify by external consultant. Okay, so again, this external consultant audit, it can be individual person or else companies. So many big audit companies we can see, all big companies, they are going to do the audit by some big companies like KPMG, PwC, Deloitte, EY. These are the big audit companies. Like that, there are so many audit companies is there. So every company, their okay accounts need to certify by external audit. Okay. So audit again, different types of audit is there. Monthly audit is there, tax audit is there, stock audit is there, asset audit, quarterly finance audit, and year-end complete final audit. Okay, lot of corrections, lot of suggestions. Okay, it is not a one-day activity. So for that also, we are going to take the audit service from external people and we have to pay. So audit, what else? Every company, some IT services they are going to take. Internally, they have employees IT as well as every company they are going to take the external IT services. So nowadays they are going to use multiple softwares also. Suppose SAP is the one big software, central software we are using system. But so many third-party systems we are going to use for the easy operations. And all this third-party system is going to integrate with the SAP. Okay, this third-party application we can buy, we can maintain it, or else we can go with the subscription basis also, some services. Okay. IT services, what else? Some lawyer service, audit, legal purpose. Okay, if you go to some real estate company, always some legal issues is there. So they keep on, they're going to approach to lawyer, court. Okay. So other companies also definitely some legal issues is there somewhere, customer point of view, vendor point of view, employee point of view. Definitely some legal services is required. Also, doctor health services. Some companies, if you want to join any big product-based companies, before going to join, first you have to go for the health checkup. Then only if you are fit for health, then only they will allow for the joining. But IT services, they are not going to take all this. But if you go to any product-based companies, so this health checkup also mandatory. Before going to join, definitely they have consulting with some hospitals. They will give the some contacts. You have to go to the hospital and you have to do the all complete health checkup. Because of they are going to provide some insurance company. Okay, if your health is not good, so tomorrow something will happen. Then who is the responsibility? Company why it is going to take the responsibility. So if you are fit, everything, then something is happened in my organization. I have to take care of your health. I have to take care of your insurance, all those things. Okay, like that. Some product-based company, big companies, they're especially pharma industries. So first they are going to check the health checkup. Then only they are going to allow to join the company. Like IT companies, without passport, they will not allow. That is the first check. Passport is ready. They are ready to give the offer. They are ready to go for the onboarding. Or else at least before going to join, we have to apply for the passport. That is what some IT companies they have the condition, right? So audit, IT, what else? Hmm? Rent also. Rent also service. Every company they are going to take building for the rent. Very few companies they have their own building. Most of the companies, especially these IT companies, service-based companies, they have the rented buildings only. You can see in Bangalore city, so many IT parks is there. Every IT parks, hundreds of companies, they are going to take for the building rent, right? Even shopping complexes for rent. You go to big shopping malls, so many companies, they have showrooms, right? PS Polo, Adidas, Reebok, like there are so many shops we can see. KFC, Domino's, Pizza, these all are rented buildings only, right? We have to pay that. The building owner is the company. So I'm going to take the building some space for the rent service. So then if you're coming to goods, depends on your organization, what type of manufacturing company you are doing. So what type of materials is required. So a number of raw materials we are going to buy, and asset. So what type of assets we are going to buy? Hmm? What type of assets we are going to buy, purchase?
Furniture like laptops.
Okay. Every company mandatory nowadays. It is manufacturing company or service or trading business, retail business, everywhere. Without laptop, without system, we cannot do any operations, right? So mandatory assets is required for any organization. Laptop, okay, or desktop, okay, and furniture, okay, and a few companies they have, and if it is manufacturing company, they have machineries, vehicles, okay. Go to manufacturing company, they have vehicles, transportation company, they have vehicles, furniture, machinery. What else? Some companies they have buildings, some companies they have land. Okay. So again, like Xerox machinery, batteries, servers. So a lot of things is there. So we are going to buy assets like this. And so who is responsibility? Finance team is not responsibility for this all procurement, right? So what are the vendors, this cab service we want to take, and what is the price for that? Okay. So any goods purchase, any damage is going to happen, who is replacement. So first, before going to purchase, before going to start the business, we are going to discuss with vendor. Okay, these are the materials I want. What is the rate for that? Okay, and what about transportation? Whether they are going to deliver this material free of cost or any delivery charges is applicable. So any damages happen, what is the replacement policy? Right? If I am going to take any services and think tomorrow if you get the problem, again, whether they are going to come and to give the free service or any charges applicable. This $1, it is not finance job. So the procurement team is going to first to discuss with the supplier or vendor, and then based on that, who is the best vendor in terms of delivery, in terms of cost, in terms of service. They are going to finalize the which vendor will buy this. It can be service, it can be goods, it can be asset. Price negotiation, warranty, this and all will take care procurement department, right? So finally, whatever you are going to procure, the end is, it is going to, we have to do the accounting. Okay, whatever you are going to purchase, service, goods or asset. The end goal is, we have to account it, right? And if you go to some big organization, every day, they are going to buy n number of materials. Okay. So they have n number of plants. This plants is located different locations, right? Plant 2, plant 3, different locations. We have the manufacturing needs. So I can purchase, I can sit in corporate office, I can place the order. So this material I require today for this plant. This material I required for this plant. Okay, maybe multiple materials also required for that plant. So these all are purchase people that are going to start the procurement activity. So finally, when you receive the goods or service or assets, so we have to do the accounting. And is it possible manually? So today, Bangalore plant, I received some 100 materials. Okay, what is the value for that? So I'm sitting in corporate office as a finance department. So someone need to send the information to me, then only I can able to do the accounting. So what is the value they received? 1 lakh or 2 lakh, 5 lakh, 10 lakh. So like that Bangalore plant, today they are going to receive some 100 stocks. 100 stock means morning, different vendor, different materials we are going to buy. also different services, different assets also they can buy. Like that Hyderabad plant, Mumbai plant, Chennai plant. N number of plants, N number of materials we are going to receive everyday goods. Then someone need to, if you send the communication to me, then I can able to do the accounting. So if it is thousands of transactions per day, is it possible manually someone need to send the communication to finance department, do the accounting? It is very difficult, right? So then what we are looking? We are looking, this is automatic accounting. Okay. So procurement team, they are going to purchase the goods, means they are going to raise the order to vendor. And when you receive the goods or services in particular plant, whatever value of goods we receive, that much we have to do the automatic accounting. Okay. Maybe somewhere people heard, so job openings for P2p cycle means procure to payment cycle. So where organization procure to payment process is there. Means the cycle means what? Somewhere procurement is going to start. Then we are going to receive the goods. Then we are going to do the accounting automatically, invoicing. Then finally we are going to make a payment. So in this accounting, okay, it can be service purchase, it can be goods purchase, it can be asset purchase. Based on the different purchase, accounting also is going to change, not a normal accounting. Generally, what is accounting? Something you are going to purchase. What is accounting entry? Hmm?
Purchase account data to bank account.
Purchase account debit. Hmm? Suppose 1 lakh goods we received. Credit? Credit what? We are buying from third party. If I give directly cash or bank, okay? And most of the cases, we are going to purchase or sales, we are going to dealing the business with vendors and customers, credit basis, not cash basis, right? 99% business, we are running credit basis, not cash basis. Then how I can give the cash or bank credit when I'm purchasing something? Directly I cannot go with the cash or bank. So I have 30 days payment terms agreement. Suppose you are going to use credit card, when you are going to pay. So banker is going to give the cycle, right? From this date to this date, whatever transaction you are going to do, they are going to generate the one bill. After bill generation also, they will give the 15 to 20 days time for the payment. Means credit basis, not instant. Today you are going to buy something. Today, if you are going to pay, means this is not a credit card, right? It is debit card. Most of the people are aware, right? Credit card. So not only this, everywhere we can see the credit basis. We are going to do the business, especially business to business. Most of the cases, credit basis we are going to do. Okay. Even electricity bill, a warehouse we are using the power, and whatever power we consumed month of August, month ending or next month first, we will get the bill. They will generate the bill. Again, they will give the 10 to 15 days time for the payment. Right? That is also credit basis only. Anything we can see like that. So when you go to business case, 95 to 99% credit basis, they are going to do the business. So credit it can be 1 day, credit it can be 1 week or 1 month, 45 days, 60 days. So when they are going to start the business, they have the agreement. Okay. Accordingly, when you are going to do the accounting also, so purchase debit fine and credit is not cash or bank. Even if you are going to make a immediate payment also, okay, maybe some of the vendors you have the immediate payment terms agreement, like instant services, transport service, some hotel service. We have to pay immediately, right? Not 30 days, 45 days, 60 days. Some transportation we are going to pay immediately. So even though, so we have to do the accounting. purchase account debit and credit, we have to involve whatever party you are going to take the service. Okay. So whatever party you are going to take the service. Otherwise, if you give directly cash or bank account to directly credit. Okay. Then tomorrow audit people are coming and asking month ending to whom we are going to purchase this service. Directly given the cash or bank credit. Okay. To whom we are going to purchase. And also even payment also cash means okay fine. But cash transaction very rare case we'll do. We'll do the bank to transaction. Again bank also our bank to vendor bank we need to transfer the funds. Right? Then if you are not going to include your third party, then how we can capture third party bank details? Tomorrow, how we can answer to audit? Okay. Tomorrow, if your management is going to ask also from which third party you purchase these goods or services. If you go with cash, I can do the manipulation also, right? I can do the manipulation also. So where is the record for to whom we paid? To whom we purchased, to whom we paid, which bank you transferred the money? Where is the track? Nothing is track. Okay. So always you have to include your third party. So whatever third party you are going to buy. So sub ABC vendor, XY vendor. So just I'm giving the normal naming conversion. And again, this is plain accounting. So everywhere purchase 99% of bills, we can see tax portion, right? And again, tax in India, lot of complexity taxation we are going to use. Okay, if you go to some countries, only single tax they have. Some country, our India, we have a lot of taxes. Suppose this purchase belongs to 5% GST. Okay. In that 5%, overall GST rate is 5%. In the 2.5% HGST, 2.5% CGST. Then this amount to 5 on 1 lakh is the my base amount. Okay. On that, we have to add 2.5% CGST, 2,500 HGST. Then the payable to vendor is 1,05,000. This is can call it as a net payable to vendor. Okay. If I have immediate payment terms to this vendor, then so today I'm going to book the invoice. What is the today date? 25th. This is my invoice date. So 25th to August, I'm going to book the invoice. Then what system should do? System, if I have immediate payment terms, then system should give me due date today itself. Okay. So again, this due date calculation should be automatic, not manual. If it is manual, again, so I'm working in the purchase department. So a number of vendors we are going to procure. Every time I cannot remember, right? This vendor, whether you have one immediate payment terms, 1 week or 45 days, 60 days. It is very difficult to remember, right? So we need system automatic calculation of due date. Otherwise, some people are going to do the mistake due date calculation all. So we are looking from the system automatic due date. And as per due date, so we have to make a payment. So then when you are going to make a payment, then your bank is coming to picture. When you're going to make a payment, your bank is coming to picture. Suppose I'm going to make a payment from HDFC Bank. From bank, I'm going to pay. And how much you have to pay? 1,05,000. So when I book this invoice in my system, it is showing 1,05,000 payable to vendor. 1,05,000 payable to vendor. So then payment to whether it is immediate to you have agreement or 30 days you have, 60 days you have, based on the system should calculate the due date. Okay. So if you have immediate payment terms, assume that this invoice booked on the 1st August, then due date is 1st August. If I have 30 days payment terms, then when is the due date? 30
In
days.
September.
I have 60 days due date, 60 days payment terms. Then due date will be I think 30th October, right? 30th September. So based on the credit payment terms, okay, system should calculate due date. Okay. So if it is few vendors, I can remember this vendor I have immediate payment terms, this vendor I have 30 days, this vendor 45 days. So when you are booking the invoice also, I can able to calculate due date. But when you have the huge vendors, big organization, so every day they are going to purchase from the different vendor. Then the due date calculation also I want automatic from system. Okay, just user is going to enter the invoice date. The system should take care of due date as per the credit payment terms. Okay, then as per credit payment terms means as per due date I'm going to make a payment that time. So we are going to involve your bank, from which bank you are paying. Till that period of time, in my book, system should show me this vendor is payable for the organization. Means it is liability. Also, it is long-term liability or current liability? Current liability. So long-term liability means we can say generally more than 1 year. We can consider as a long-term liability. So less than 1 year means we can consider as a current liability. So it can be 1 day or it can be 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. We'll treat as a current liability. So means short-term payables. So in my books, it is going to show as a outstanding payable. And also, I want to see this payable status is pending. In my books, what is the status of this bill? I want to see in the pending status. Then only I can able to, when I am going to see the daily basis report, I come to know these are the bills is pending, this much amount, this much, this is the due date. Okay. So, and when you are going to make a payment, as of now, 1,05,000 is the payable to this vendor. And when you are going to make a payment, vendor is going to debit and the bank is going to credit. Then once you paid, in my books, what is the vendor balance? Payable amount is 0. Okay, and also what is the status we are looking? I want to see the status closed. So this and all, I don't want to do manually. Automatically, if I made a payment to this vendor, system should move this pending status to closed status or cleared status. So like that every day, n number of vendors, n number of bills we are going to purchase, goods, service, asset. And the different vendors, we have the different credit payment terms. Then as per that, system should calculate the due dates. And as per due date, we have to make a payment. Once I make a payment, then that will move to automatically close status. This is what everywhere accounting as well as we have to learn the automation. Okay. So if you clear with the first business process, where the business process is going to start, then where accounting is going to start, then what is the accounting entry we are looking. So here, these all are complexity accounting entries. If it is plain accounting, purchase, debit, credit, okay, fine. Okay. Taxes is applicable. Tax again, if you go to India, it is complexity taxation. We have 5%, 12%, 18%, 28%. Based on the what? The rates is applicable. Based on the product. Different products, different rates is applicable. Some of the product zero tax is there. Means it is economical product. You go to some shopping mall also, you are going to buy some items. Some of the items zero tax, some of the items 5% tax. Okay. Suppose if you are going to buy any mobile, what is the tax rate? 18% GST. If you are going to buy bike, 18, I think they are trying to increase 28 something I heard. Right now, 80. So I think they are planning to increase 28 something I heard. Okay. Again, same bike. So if you are going to buy any sports bike, how much is the GST? 28 plus additional cess is there. So same product only, but it is luxury product. Sports bike means luxury product. Normal means economical bike, means common people for regular needs purpose, they are going to buy economical bike. For them, tax is 80%. If it is any luxury bike, so GST rate is 28 plus additional cess is there. Exactly, I don't know what is the additional cess rate. Similarly, cars also. Okay, economical car, some amount. I think cars I heard about 10 lakhs. I think they are going to increase 28% plus cess. Recently, somewhere I heard. Okay, so previously it is 18%. Now, cars also about 10 lakhs something. They are treating as it is some luxury. They are increasing. Election is over now. After election, okay, they will increase. All products after election, we can see that everywhere product it is increased. Groceries, okay, even common people needs. Before election, they reduce the petrol rate 2 rupees or 3 rupees. Again, they increase. Okay. Okay. So here the accounting is not simple. Okay. So some of the countries taxation is too complexity. Some countries very simple taxation they have single rate, single tax, no CGST, no IGST. Okay. And some cases we can see the IGST also. When it is applicable IGST? CGST means central GST, IGST means state GST. If any purchase within the state. Okay. So it is applicable CGST, HGST means 50% it will goes to state GST, 50% it will goes to central. So if it is interstate, means one state to another state purchases, one state to another state sales, it is applicable IGST. So then it is directly 100% tax it will goes to central government. Okay. So here again the purchase is not common purchase. If I am going to purchase service, then you have to mention the accounting is the specific service you have to mention. Suppose I'm going to purchase audit service, audit fee. Okay. If I'm going to take any IT services, what is the accounting entry? IT service. Some people they want more specific service name. Suppose I'm going to take SAP IT services. Okay. Any other services. So specific to service also they want to mention, or else at least they want to one separate ledger for IT services, separate ledger account for audit fees. So if it is rent, rent account. It is transportation service. So purchase is the generic word. So when you go to organization, the specific purchase we have to mention. So I want to create one separate ledger for audit. I want to create one ledger, separate ledger for IT services, rent. So like some contract services and also some business cases, we can see the job work charges. What is job work charges in India? Hmm? In India? Hmm? Job work charges. So even repairs and maintenance also comes under job works. So you are using big machinery, some major repairs came. So some technician should come from third party. Okay, or else we are going to take your machinery to. But big machineries we cannot take, right? So technician should come our place and they have to fix it. Yesterday we have problem with the washing machine. Technician came, just checking purpose, they are charging 500 rupees. And again they are telling that, so to check the detailed, okay, what is the problem? They are telling that you have to bring to my showroom. And after checking, they are telling that what is the problem, what is the cost for that. Okay, then, so even when you buy the washing machine, we have 1 year warranty support, right? So company will send the technician free of cost. And after warranty, I can go some nearby shop, normal mechanical shop, I can go, I can give it repair. Okay, or else still it is new product, I don't want to go outside. Maybe some people, they can do the fraud also, they can remove some important items. Again, they will tell that this is damaged. So that generally what we are going to do, we are going to prefer branded showroom only, right? Even your bike also. Some people, they will go nearby mechanic shed. They will go to some people showroom only, right? Then, so this kind of any major repairs, okay, some job work charges, or else actually job work charges means, so some companies, they are going to buy the raw materials and they are going to produce some finished goods. Okay, suppose if you take Tata Motors example, what they are going to do? They are going to produce finished goods cars. Okay, to produce finished goods cars, so they have production process, right? They have big production units or production process, and they are going to buy n number of raw materials. So generally to produce finished goods car, what are the raw materials is required? One raw material is required or multiple or different raw materials is required? Multiple, right? So what are the raw materials? Directly engine we are going to buy, yeah? Then what we are going to manufacturing, produce? So Tata is going to manufacture the Tata Motors engine, right? Car, body, all those things. Then they are going to buy the n number of raw materials. Like steel, they are going to buy, right? Glass. Nowadays, all cars, we can say glass cars only, right? And glass also, some cars, bulletproof cars is there. So based on the quality, so we have different variant, right? Every car's basic variant to high-end variant is there. Based on that, the quality of materials is going to vary. So when the quality is changing, price is going to change. So car price also, selling price also, it will change, right? Basic car maybe you'll get 8 lakhs rupees. Maybe high-end variant, same car, you can get the 14 lakhs, 15 lakhs, 16 lakhs also. Based on variant, they are going to use the different quality of materials and some additional features also is there, right? So based on that, the what are the materials usage also it is going to change. So basic materials, every car manufacturing we require steel, iron, glass, and electrical items, okay, battery, AC, na? AC, okay, not basic variant. Okay, nowadays it is required basic variant also, right? AC is mandatory. So AC, electrical item, okay, battery, tires, okay. This wheels, nowadays we are going to see that what is that new type of wheel. It is normal wheel, cost is different. Alloy wheels or something we are calling, right? Alloy wheels, right? So then cost is more. So based on the type of product we are going to produce, then so different raw materials we are going to use. Some 10 types of materials, 20 types of materials we are going to use. So means here Tata Motors, they are going to buy the raw materials and they are going to do the some production and they are going to produce the finished goods car. Then everything is Tata is going to handle. Some business cases we can see. So they are going to buy the raw materials and they will give this production process to third party. Okay, they can give third production process to third party. And finally, they are going to put their company label. Okay, the production process they can give to third party. So somewhere you people heard the terminology also subcontracting. Subcontracting process, right? So then in this case, I'm going to buy the material, everything I will buy the material, I will give the work to some third party. So for that, they are going to charge something, right? So that is called as actually job work charges. Subcontracting work, job work charges. So every business process accounting is going to change. So I'm going to buy the raw material, then I'm going to give to third party to for the manufacturing. So for that, some charges we are paying to them. Okay, that is job work charges. So if I'm going to do my own manufacturing, so in production process also some cost is going to involve, right? What are the cost is going to involve? Material cost here also, okay, material cost is there. Okay, here also is there. It is raw material cost. Then when you go to third party, then third party people are going to do the production activities. We are going to pay them some charges that we are calling as a job work charges. So when I go to my own production, then what are the cost is going to involve? Raw material cost is common here also, here also. But what is the other thing? Labor. So in manufacturing you need so many labor is working, power we are going to consume. Okay, some maintenance cost is there. Also, to convert these raw materials into finished goods. So here I can use labor. Okay, also I can use some big machineries. We can use some machineries also, right? Nowadays, if you go to some puncher shop also, no manual. Some machines they are using to remove the tube. All okay, and they don't want to. Okay, some kind of mission setup is there. Lift kind of they are going to use, right? So everywhere we are using the machineries. Then that machinery we are using for the production process. Then big machinery we are going to use. Initially, that is asset for the company. And by using that machinery, 5 years, 10 years, we are using for the business operation. Then over the period of time, asset value is going to reduce, right? Today, 1 lakh is the machinery value. After 10 years, the value is becomes a zero also, based on the usage, okay, based on the mission quality. Some missions 5 years validity, 10 years, 15 years also. So over the period of time, the asset value is going to reduce. That's what we can call in accounting, we can call it as a depreciation cost. Okay, in production process, lot of activities is involved. Labor, okay, for that we are going to pay the labor wages. Maybe so plant maintenance, power we are going to consume, maintenance cost, and machineries we are using, depreciation cost, other cost is some damages is there. So part of the production, some damages also, that also we have to consider as a cost. Okay, maybe we can use the terminology overheads. Somewhere people heard in accounting overheads, right? Overhead cost. Nothing but this kind of damages, unidentified cost also we can call. Exactly, we cannot define this much is the cost. Average basis, based on your production process, we can tell that this much 5% is the overheads cost. Okay. So then, so purchase is one part, accounting is required. And in production process, so many activities involving. If it is our own production process, then power, again, it is cost for the company, accounting. And if you are going to pay the wages to labor, accounting, and fixed asset, we are going to charge the depreciation, accounting. If you go with third party production also, we are paying the some amount, accounting. So this all process, is it possible manual accounting? No. It is very difficult manual accounting. Okay. So that some softwares is required. So in one particular process, we can see how much process is involved, where the process is going to start, where the process is going to end. Okay. So again, the procurement itself, there are so many types of procurements. If it is service procurement, different services. I'm looking this kind of accounting. If it is material procurement, again, different accounting. Even goods purchase also, I cannot write accounting, right? Audit fee debit. Okay, I cannot write common purchase debit, right? So specific purchase we have to mention as a debit. Means you have to show in your book specific cost. Okay, audit this is the cost, IT this is the cost. Okay, transportation this is the cost, rent this is the cost, or any third party works this is the cost. If it is your own manufacturing, this is the cost. So everything we have to show in your books. So it is legal requirement for audit point of view. Also, as a management, also I want to know if I say give the single account debit purchase, 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 purchase. In purchase account, it is showing 100 crores cost. Then if I want to understand as a management, what is this 100 crores? Simply 100 crores. You did the accounting correct only. But as a management, I want to know what is this cost. If company is running good profitability, even I am not going to bothering much. When company is running the losses, as a management, I want to know what is this 100 cost. If you put into my, in front of me, 100 crores is the cost, how I can understand what are the areas cost is happening. And also I want to understand what are the areas additional cost is happening for the company. Is there any possible to reduce the cost? Even as a individuals, when you're running one family, okay, we are going to think about in your family what are the cost is going to involve, right? If I give some 10,000 for some purpose, okay, sometimes I'm not going to bother about 10,000. Sometimes I want to know 10,000 okay, if I give to my children or if I give to my wife also, sometimes I'm going to ask, okay, how, means what are the things you spend money, right? This one activity, okay, somehow manually we can remember, we can tell. 100 things, 1,000 things, how we can remember? Okay, everything should be recorded in the system. Okay, so like this kind of cost every day it is going to happen in the organization. Not only one bill, multiple bills. Okay, then so if I want to see end of the day also, what is my cost for the company? If I want to see end of the week also, what is my cost for the company? And end of the month, I want to see the what is cost for the company. So should able to get the information from the system. Okay, so that is what all these softwares is required. Otherwise, manual accounting, these all are very difficult. So everyone is getting why we are discussing this. So you people, everyone having some accounting knowledge, your education life, or your or some people working people. Okay, but without business knowledge, we cannot think about accounting. Otherwise, everywhere you are going to talk about purchase debit, bank credit, simple accounting. right? One purchase GL, one bank, one cash, one sale, one salary, hardly 10 GLs, finish accounting. Okay. So lot of process, lot of things is going to involve every process wise. Okay. It is some of the things mandatory for legal reporting also. Simply I cannot show in my books purchase 10 crores. I cannot tell to audit. Okay. So specific cost wise also we have to create the separate ledger account. We have to do the accounting. Okay. So again, material purchase, it will goes different accounting. If it is asset purchase, what is accounting? If I'm going to purchase some material, what is accounting? It is material. We can say inventory account. Again, inventory is purchase raw material inventory, right? Again, goods purchase also tax is applicable. Again, based on the material, different to tax rates, 5%, 12, 18. Okay. And I'm going to purchase this material from XYZ vendor. Okay. And with this vendor also, I have the credit payment terms. XYZ vendor account, credit, debit, and bank. Okay. And some more things is there, like I have 30 days agreement with this XYZ vendor, credit payment terms. And as per due date, I have to make a payment. Okay. Maybe somewhere you people heard cash discount. That is small thing only. Just even I'm to explain. So when we'll get the cash discount? Anywhere you people seen cash discount concept? Hmm? Generally, even rural areas also we are going to hear this word. Cash payment. I want this price. Right? Some people are going to tell. In agriculture also they are going to discuss like this. It is credit payment, okay, this is the price. So we are ready to pay cash. I want this is the price. Okay. Or else initially this much we purchase. This is the agreement we have, we purchase. But your vendor is offering to you. So generally this is the purchase value you have to pay as per 30 days agreement. Okay. 1st August to 2028. So if you pay early, I will give some cash discount. Okay. If you pay some early, so I'm ready to give some cash discount. This is also one small concept. Then again, this cash discount calculation. If it is 1 lakh, 5 lakh, 10 lakh, round figures, easy to calculate. Right? Interest. Interest for late payment. Okay. So if I am not able to pay on 31st August, maybe your vendor is going to charge the interest or penalty. Okay, late charges like bank we are going to see, right? So bank we can see all. If it is 1 day also delay charges plus per day interest. And interest GST nowadays. Everywhere we are going to see the tax. Okay. So we can say plus. Basic this, then plus. So many things is going to add nowadays. Okay. So if it is any delay payment, okay, penalty, charges, or interest is applicable. Okay. So vendor is giving offer to you if you make early payment. Okay, we have agreement with the business 30 days. So generally they should not ask before that. Okay, but just they are giving the offer to you. Okay, if you pay early, I am ready to give some 5% cash discount or 2% cash discount. Early means when? 30 days we have agreement. If you pay 1 day before also, they will not give, right? So they will give some timelines. Within 10 days, I will give the 5% cash discount. Within 20 days, I will give 2%. Then above that, no cash discount. Very few cases also we can see this kind of business scenario. If any business scenario is there, then we have to do the accounting for that also. Even one case also business want this. Then we have to set up the system, cash discount calculation. Okay, again, this is manual calculation means then you should remember invoice date, payment date. Whether this payment date comes under below 10 days or above 10 days. Or else below 20 days or above 20 days. These are calculation very difficult to when you are doing the payment. Right? So again, so we are looking system calculation. So automatically system should calculate invoice date and payment date. Whether it comes under 10 days slab or 20 days slab above. If it is 10 days slab, system should calculate automatically 5% cash discount. Okay, 20 days slab, 2%. Above that, 0. This kind of just one example I'm trying to give. And this auto calculation is required. And cash discount to we are going to receive, right? Vendor is giving offer to you. So 5% to I will give the cash discount means. So I have 1 lakh payment, but how much I have to pay now? 95,000. Example, 1 lakh I have to pay vendor. So if I'm going to pay within 10 days, vendor is giving the 5% offer. Then from bank, we are going to pay 95,000. Then what about remaining 5,000? Cash discount received. We are receiving. Then it is income for the that 5,000 also we have to do the accounting. You have to show as the income for the company. Okay. And if you are going to pay within 20 days, then they are giving 2% cash discount. We are going to pay 98,000. Then 2,000 is the cash discount income. Okay. Then after that, you have to pay 1 lakh. No cash discount. This is the way we want to do the accounting. Okay. Again, this all calculation manually very difficult. The difference amount I have to post to cash discount income accounting, separate revenue accounting, sorry, income account or profit, okay, gain or profit. So we cannot use directly profit word. Profit is the big word. It is just one income. All these incomes, expenses, then net off is the profit. Okay, in organization, there are so many expenses, so many revenues. Altogether, net off balance is our profit, right? So similarly, when you go to sales also, who is going to start the sales activities? If you go to any organization, every organization we have sales department. And what they are going to do? Sales department, they are going to take the sales activities. Again, sales, it can be. That is different. Sales means directly we are going to dealing with the customers product to sale. Okay, means marketing is again one more activity. So when you coming to sales means directly we are going to dealing with customers. Okay, customer want to so and so product, this much quantity, and what is the price for that? Okay, we have to discuss with customer. Okay, first customer is going to ask the quotation. Suppose if you want to buy bike, then I will go to 2-3 showrooms. I will ask the quotation. So dealer, what is that? Dealer shop people, they are going to give the quotation for you, right? But nowadays we can see the more advanced. Okay. So quotation, olden days something they are going to write. This. Nowadays, if you go to any showroom, They will give the one brochure. Soft copy also they will send. Whatever model you want, whatever variant you want, what is the base price for that, what is the additional accessories, whether this is mandatory accessories or optional, big list they will give. Mostly there is no negotiable kind of thing nowadays. It's big problem negotiation. 100 customers will come, 100 people are going to negotiate. Very few things they will discuss later. First, they will send the list. Okay. And also nowadays we can see some of the products. If I want to buy any product in Amazon, so what we are doing? So that a portal, every product list is there. Also, they are going to mention the price. Also, they are going to mention the what are the discounts is available. It is buy one product, this is the discount. Two products, this is the discount. No need to go to ask price negotiation. Lakhs of customers is going to buy the product. Is it possible? Discuss price, all those things. Even if you go to direct shop also, no price discussion. They will put one tag. Any discount is applicable, they will mention. Buy one product, this is the 20% discount. Buy two products, 40. Buy three products, 50. Overall 10,000 purchase, this much is the flat discount. You can see, right, this kind of thing. No manual bargaining, all those things. So some shops is there, that is different case. Okay. If you go to big shopping malls, who is going to discuss all this price? Some people just they are going to ask some price, they will go out. Window shopping antar kada. Let's go and see, spend some time, come back. Okay. So for all these cases, how they need to spend some time. Even some people they don't know complete the price list also. Because if you go to some shopping mall, everyday sales people are going to change. They don't know exactly the product prices also. Right? Just they're going to monitoring some people. They don't know much aware about that product. Okay. So sales. So we are going to dealing with customers. Okay. And here we are going to dealing with the raw materials. Here we are going to dealing with the finished goods. And if it is service oriented company, they are going to sell the services. And fixed asset sale is very rare case we can see. Okay. So generally fixed assets, what purpose we are going to buy? Business use purpose, operational purpose, not for sale purpose. If I'm going to buy any laptop, if I'm going to sell it, it's different business, trading business, right? This regular business, something you are going to buy the fixed asset means your business usage purpose, not for sale purpose. Very rare case, we can see the sale also. Then again here, based on your industry, what type of service, suppose IT companies, service oriented companies. So they're going to sell to customers IT services. Okay. And again, this IT service, monthly service we are going to provide, we are going to build to customer. Or else one project we are going to deliver 3 months, 6 months, we are going to build to customer. We'll get the revenue. And if it is product sale, based on the material, quantity, rate, ongoing activity. So when you're coming to always services, it is long-term kind of thing agreement. Okay. Then again, finally, whatever product we are going to sell, sales order to customer. Then we have to deliver it to customer. Then again, finally, then end again, it is going to integrate with the accounting. Again, this accounting, we are looking automatic. This process, we can call it as a O2C. order to cash or order to collection cycle or collection process. And here also the end something we are going to sell to customer, it is revenue for the organization. And the customer also we have the credit payment terms agreement. So we are customer is the receivable for the organization. Okay. And here also again different to product to different customer. Okay, and number of location sales is going to happen. Okay, if I want to do the accounting, if someone is going to send this sales information manually, it is very difficult. So I want automatic accounting. Okay, automatic sales booking. And here, what is the accounting entry? At the time of sales, what is the accounting entry? Purchase, this is the accounting, right? Go to sales process. Go to see what accounting entry we are looking, automatic. Go to see order to cash or order to collection. And what is the accounting here? Again, bank. First, to whom we are going to sell, we have to account it. And also, I have 30 days agreement or 60 days, 90 days. Customer is not paying today. Just we are going to do the sales today to customer. Okay. Maybe some customers have immediate payment terms agreement. Then once you book the sales entry, then next minute, okay, you can book the collection. 30 days, then after 30 days, customer is going to pay. You have 60 days, after 60 days, customer is going to pay. 90 days, after 90 days. Some customers not paying after 90 days. Then what we can do? The customer is not going to pay also, you are going to book bank. Then what we can do if customer is not going to pay? After 2 days, we have the agreement with customer also, credit payment terms 30, 60, 90. Then as per that, in my books, we have the due date. If customer is not paid on due date, then later we'll start sending the reminder. You can do the follow-up, reminder. Still customer is not responded. We'll send couple of reminders. Okay. Long term also, some customer not paid. Then what we can treat? What we can treat those things? Bad debts. Okay. So if customer is not paying after 90 days, not 90, I think 180 days, then we'll treat as a bad debts. Okay, we'll do the follow-up. We can send reminders. Also, we can send the required legal notice. We can send. Still not customer responded. Okay, then later we'll consider as it is bad debts. Okay, heroes a bank creditor. Okay, when a customer is going to pay, that time bank is going to come into picture. If customer is not paying, then different accounting. So for that, we have to wait for a certain period of time. So then we can consider as it is bad debts. Okay. So at the time of sales, the accounting entry will be sales revenue or income credit. Suppose 10 lakhs sales. I'm going to sell one car to customer. So that 10 lakhs is the car sale value. Then plus GST. And here which GST it will come? Output. Purchase input, sales output. So we'll discuss detailed also, just to overall I'm giving the idea. So what we are going to learn in this course. Okay. Output. Again, CGST. Credit. Output. HGST. Credit. How much? So this is the base value or base amount. And base value again, we are going to add GST. Add GST. And what is the GST rate? Assume it is 18%. So on 10 lakhs, 18% means 1,80,000. So in that 50% CGST, 90,000 CGST, 90,000 HGST. Then, so if it is purchase, what we are treating on base amount, we are adding the GST, then it is net payable to vendor. And here, this is net receivable. You have to receive from the customer, right? Something service or goods we are giving to customer. Customer is the receivable. Okay. Net receivable from customer. How much? 1 lakh. 1 lakh, huh? 7 lakh? 80,000. And whatever customer you are going to sell. Okay, generally Tata Motors, to whom they are going to sell generally? Dealers. Dealer is customer for me. Also, they can sell to dealer or else they can sell to directly customer also. Okay, or else employees also they are going to buy the cars. Employee also they will treat as a customer. Okay, so some ABC customer account. One lakh 11,80,000 is the receivable. And again, based on your credit payment terms. So you have 30 days or 90 days, whatever. Then system should calculate due date. Okay. So due date here. Due customer receivable, right? Not our sale. Okay. So due, it is applicable customer ledger. Okay. Or customer item. So when is the due date? As per due date, customer need to pay. If customer is going to pay as per due date, then so we are receiving the money to bank. Then your bank is going to debit. How much? 11,80,000. And credit your customer. From ABC customer, we are going to receive the money. So how we are receiving money? Bank, not cash. Cash, very rare case we will use the word. Try to avoid the cash word. Okay, if you don't tell cash also, not a problem. Okay, very few cases we are going to use the cash, like small petty cash, petty expenses. Okay, so even travel bill also, as employee, whenever I'm going to travel, I will submit the bill. So each bill, company is not going to make a payment. So whatever bills you submitted this month, altogether, mostly they are going to transfer through bank only, not cash. Very few cases. So I'm in corporate office. I went to some office purpose outside. Okay, some 100 rupees, 200 rupees cab bill. Again, afternoon or evening, I am coming back to office. I can submit bill. I can take the cash. Okay, that is also very rare case. So again, if you go with cash now, then we'll miss some control. Okay. So again, this bill tomorrow employee can submit. How many I can remember whether this bill is correct bill, duplicate bill. So that generally we'll follow the procedure. We'll book as a employee payable. All bills, their respective manager need to verify and they have to confirm to accounts department. As accounts department, how I can verify the bills? Whether it is fake bill or okay, duplicate bill, or maybe the bill is edited. This is not my job. So we'll give the responsibility to the respective department to head. They have to confirm the bill, means approve the bill. Approval concept will follow. Then I will do the accounting. My job is accounting, not verification of bill. So you went to somewhere, you submitted 500 rupees bill. Okay, really whether it is 500 rupees fair or not, that is not my responsibility. It is 200 bill also, suppose employee submitted 5 bill. That is their manager headache. Okay. So once their manager is going to approve, then I will do the accounting. Tomorrow, if something wrong bills they submitted, manager also responsibility. Okay. This is the way we can do the bills accounting, so that very, very rare case we are going to go with the cash concept. Also small things only. So even more than 20,000, we cannot do the cash transaction. This is also one rule is there. More than 20,000, we cannot do the cash transaction. So you can see here in SAP, there are a lot of submodules, and each submodule, so front end, they can now start the operation. And finally, these all modules, it is going to integrate with the finance. Okay. Some activity directly finance module we are going to do. Even coming to HR also, what they are going to maintain, HR people, they have to, what are the activities they will do HR? Before that. Before that. So the process, it will start from recruitment. So recruitment, then recruitment is done. 1 minute. Okay, so a lot of steps is there just to the end activities. So employee, they're going to maintain employee database. Okay, in this employee database, what they're going to maintain? Employee joining date, okay, employee position, also employee salary structure, right? So in that salary also, they're going to mention what is his basic salary, HRA, okay, allowances, deductions. So they're going to maintain all this information. So then, so they're going to run the payroll. So once they run the payroll, so they maintain employee basic salary, PF, TDS, other deductions, right? Every component, we have to do the accounting separately, right? Somewhere I think here, yeah. Suppose one employee gross salary is 50,000. Then you have to book the accounting, salary account debit 50, then TDS payable account 2000, PF payable account 2000, and salary, net salary payable is 46. This is what we are going to post the accounting. And is it possible every employee wise calculate the amounts and do the accounting in finance side? Very difficult. So if it is few employees, okay, we can manage 50 or 100. It is 1,000 employees, and also this amount is not fixed every month. So every month new employees is going to add, some employees going to resign, and some employees they are going to take the more leaves, loss of pay is there, right? Any incentives, some companies quarterly they are going to give the variable pay incentives based on the performance. Lot of calculations is there. These all calculation not finance job, right? So HR people are going to do all those things. And finally, what we are looking, automatic accounting. Finance model, I want to book automatic accounting entry, salary debit, TDS payable credit, PF payable credit, that salary payable account credit. Any other deductions, okay, any additions is there. So we have to do the accounting. Okay. So like that, this is SAP, it is purely integrated module, not independent modules. So comparatively other ERPs, why SAP is more successful means mainly integration between cross modules, as well as so the system is flexible to integrate with any third-party systems. Okay, it can be outgoing data or incoming data. Okay, and also more automated, more controlled system. And also volume-wise also huge database we can maintain. Okay, and some of the activities within our finance also we can do. Okay, so but mostly the activities through integration it will happen. 90% of the purchases, okay, 90 to 95% of the purchases will happen through material management. Similarly, 90 to 90% of the sales it will happen through SD model. So I'm not going to put any value manually. So sales team, they are going to decide which customer they are going to sell the product, which product they are going to sell, what is the quantity they are going to sell, each product, what is the price, quantity into price will get the what is the sale value. And which customer also they mentioned in the sales process. And finally, that customer we are going to do the accounting. That also we are looking automatic. Okay. And payroll also 100% through integration. No manual intervention here. Everything they are going to maintain the employee database, each employee wise, what is the basic salary, what is the TDS applicable, PF, everything they are going to maintain. Just month ending they are going to run the payroll. Then we are expecting from automatic accounting. Okay, suppose if in your organization, okay, if they're not implemented payroll module in SAP, because of SAP, we can buy the product license based on the module also. So like when you're going to take any TV channel, Tata Sky, Sun Direct. So default to some channels they will tell that this is the basic price, right? In addition to that, whatever add-on channels you want, some sport channels, English channel, that thing, you can buy subscription basis, right? Monthly basis, right? Yearly basis. We have the packages. Same way, SAP also not mandated to buy all components. So based on your business, based on your budget capacity, so minimum components we can buy it. Then we can start uses. Later on, if you want to add on any component, we can buy the additional license. We can start using implementation. So if I'm thinking some companies employees very less, they're more into production, more into sales. Okay, there is no much employee concept. They don't want to go with the HR model. So they can use some third-party tools. So many third-party tools is there for HR process also. In my previous project, current project also, we are not using SAP HR model. Some third-party tool they are using for HR. So everything payroll, employee database, everything they are doing the third-party tool, month-ending they are going to run the payroll. Again, this also we can through automated accounting, but so if you're in third-party system through we are doing the payroll, then we can write the coding from third-party tool to our SAP integration through ABAP programming. If it is within the SAP HR model, then automatic accounting entries there. Okay, or else we can integrate with a third party to SAP. Okay, so this is what just high level overview. When you go to particular topic, 100 things is there to discuss. Okay, system point of view, business point of view. Okay, some basic level accounting also, who are not good, try to focus on the basic accounting. I cannot go very basic level, but I will go business point of view. Okay, this is the accounting, why it is debit credit also. If you want to clarification, I will give it. Okay. So any doubts or queries Anyone online? Offline also? Hmm? So everyone share your email IDs in WhatsApp group. Okay. Yesterday's session just I given the overview. I did not record it also. So today's session I will share the recording video. Once again, if people go through that, you'll get more idea. So when your people are watching the video also, wherever you have doubts, so if it is live classes, maybe sometimes you cannot get the chance to ask the question or you cannot make a note. So when you're watching, especially freshers, I'm telling, so you people start writing some notes also. Otherwise, when you're watching video, it is getting bored. Live class also, sometimes my classes like getting bored. I'm going to take long session, 1.5 hour, 2 hours also. Okay, but keep in mind all people I'm going to teach very freshers is there, some experienced people is there. Okay, some people already having some experience in SAP, one particular process, P2p or O2C. So other process you people are not aware. So I'm going to cover all and few sessions I will go some basic level to high level. And then freshers also they can sync with the high level tasks. Okay. So share your email IDs in WhatsApp group. Okay. End of the day, I will share this video. Once again, if you want, you can go through that. Okay. Then further queries, if you want, you can call to me or Subhash. Okay, we'll discuss.